Welcome back, folks, and here we find ourselves on the edge of Liberation. Yes, we are back in Pyre, and we can commence the Liberation Rite. Just before we do, I'm just going to take one last shufty around the wagon. River Foss, so cold it can burn the skin, but keeps the wagon cool and food fresher longer. Alright, so we've got a fridge now. Okay. Nothing else new. Anything new on the... how you doing, Soundra? No more scribe trials. No. I think we can't delay the inevitable unless there's anything we can buy. How's everyone for trinkets? Oh, we might as well give Jodriel her trinket. What are we doing? We're just delaying the inevitable. Come on, let's do this. Let's commence the Liberation Rite. Is everyone prepared, Hedwyn? Well, it's debatable. Yes, though several of us have another question that has been troubling us. But you need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth. We defeat the Tempers in the rite this night. What happens if we fail? Hedwyn, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It is as simple as that. What then is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory, we await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look as ever toward the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances just as they arise. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path. So, come on. Okay, so we've really got to decide now. Who are we taking out? And who are we releasing? Is it the three that play? Is it one of them? Because we did say maybe we have to take out the original squad.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader, but only if you can prevail in this Liberation Rite. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates are present and prepared. I concur, the pyres burn and each of the triumvirates are present. Why did you have to repeat her? Then, anointed one of the Tempers, come forth now and declare yourself and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. You know who I am already, but look at what we got here. The damn Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never going to see the day again. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you! He indicates to Jodriel. She scoffs back at him. Loose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages. Not in these damn robes. Jodriel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove her mask, just as her adversary asked. Satisfied? Whoa! You must be new! Jodriel soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Ha! I like you, curly horns. I've got a Brienne of Tarth, Tordriel, Torment vibe going on here. I don't know about you guys. Tell you what, once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I should rather cut out my tongue. Oh, you don't mean that? Archon, we ought to stick together. Now, come on! Ignarius throws his mask back on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. So are they all demons? No, we got a demon, a worm, and somebody else. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this rite? The lone minstrel gets your attention in his subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two on the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision.
Who most deserves their
Preparations
freedom?
choose who will go free. So, it looks like it's either Jodril, May. Well, it's not going to be Gilman. Gilman refuses to. So it's either May or Jodie. And honestly, I think we let Jodie go. She is our bae. It might be May here, but Jodie is our bae. So let's anoint. She is our queen. Let us free. Me? Why? Then the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well then, under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this eve's Liberation Rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one known as Jodril shall be liberated. Should the Tempers prevail, the exile Ignarius shall go free instead. She then turns to you. Now, who among the Nightwings shall complete your triumvirate to strive alongside Jodril and see to her return in glory?
Who shall
Well,
stand with her?
it's going to be the original team, isn't it? So we're going to... What's Hedwyn going to get? Aura casting raises the bearer's maximum range. Extra speed. Extra speed.
Hedwyn.
And we know who's last. Sounds good. Now let's bring Jodril home. Bring her home. And of course, Rookie has his fang.
Rookie.
Hey, sure. No pressure, right, sister?
Ow.
Okay. Very well. The 8 scribes accept your choices. Reader of the Nightwings. She then indicates to the lone minstrel. Now, are you yourself prepared, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. Then let us begin. Are they going to serenade us? Nightwings, been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me. He has a really big aura, I'm noticing that.
Commence.
Yes, we have a musical interlude. Go on, fry up. Oh no, Jodie! There. Oh no, she popped it. I thought Jodie had come back in time. Okay, right. We're losing this. There we go, into the hole. So we have got the advantage that... Oh no, damn! Slippery little beggar, isn't he? Okay. Go on, land! No! Go on, round the backside, right the backside. Run, 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 run! There we go, rookie! Glory dive! Ah! There we go. Jump, jump, jump! Dropped. Go on. Ha! Can we go around the outside? Around the outside? Jump! No! Oh no! I didn't time my throw quick enough. Okay, well, we've got a full squad. Right.
Why, that was all of them.
Yep, run! Oh, what? I thought I had headwind, not rookie! Oh no! Hey, your little blue campfire over there is starting to look a little thin. Those chumps, they're rustier than you are. Just don't let on. They know who's number one. Let's keep it that way. Fair. The Nightwings ain't as tough as everybody says, unless you're saving something for me, eh? Come on, show me what you got.
The demon whom you face was once a man, long since tainted by the downside, or rather by his crimes.
Ready?
Perhaps
I'm
his
gonna
absolution
pop
is at
him.
hand.
Oh no! Damn it!
Vanished.
That's it, rookie! Yes! But they are still winning. They are still winning.
Such zeal.
Jump, 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 jump! No! Oh no, he dived!
Burning flame to
This is getting tense. Okay. Come on, Jody, take it home. Take it home. That's it.
alas for Jodiah.
Round the outside, round the outside.
Poor headwind.
Wondering if I can go out round the outside.
Now to the flame.
Yes. No! Go on. Go for it. Go. Stop getting stuck on the side. That's it. Rookie's quick. Yes.
Rookie doused the adversary's flame.
Right. We're at... Do we have the advantage? 35 to... No!
Your
Damn it.
fire weakens.
They're one away. Come on. There we go. We used the entire squad. We're taking it down to the wire. Why did not switch the players for me? Jump, jump, yes!
And there it is.
There it is! We did it, we took it down to the wire.
Nightwings proved their worth.
Home
Of their
free!
adversaries, the same cannot be said.
I was just doing it all for dramatic tension, really.
Thus ends the Liberation Rite.
Jodie gets to go
And
home.
thus, the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth.
Think of us,
Their
Jodie!
adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Does this mean she ascends into the heavens? Gah! What a joke! We should have had this! You should have had this. You got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Damn it! Nightwings, be seeing you around, I guess. And next time you ain't gonna be so lucky. So is the statue ascending as well with us after all this time? She turns her gaze towards the rest of you. I never thought this day would come. I have all of you to thank for this, for doing this for me. The life I recall back in the Commonwealth was at times difficult, and I am much older now. I know not what I shall find on my return. However, I know this. If that place is still like the Commonwealth I left so long ago, then I shall strive to make it better, for as long as I retain my strength and breath. You see her smile faintly as she disappears into the shimmer pool, though you can still hear her voice, though faintly now. Farewell then, reader, all of you, for now. Jodril earned back her freedom.
Godspeed, Captain Jodariel.
Goodbye!
Scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
So, everyone gets a level up. Are they enlightened enough now to go forth themselves? I used to think the scribes were just stuff of stories, but all of this really is their doing, isn't it? So, what path are we taking him on? So it's Hedwyn uses and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly. When power casting, Hedwyn's aura travels in a wider, longer line. If Hedwyn jumps into the airborne adversaries, he banishes them. Stamina could be good. What's the final thing on that? Hedwyn douses the adversary's Pyre. His Pyre recovers 50% damage. Yeah. We're going to go with bigger attack then. Rookie! Faster, stronger, and a little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? Modesty? Right, Rookie can jump a second time while airborne. Rookie casts his aura 50% farther. Banishes adversaries by casting his aura. The blast can banish nearby adversaries. So there's like a chain reaction type thing there. After plunging into Rookie soon returns rather than remaining banished. So we ultimately want to go for that. I think we just go for more damage then. More inspiration on those guys.
Until the rites begin anew.
So how long do we have to wait? Do we literally get pushed right back to the start and we have to travel across the world? Is that how it works? Or is there new areas? After your victory over the Tempers in the Liberation Rite, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from here. I don't know what I'm going to do without her here. Well, look on the bright side. It's one less mouth to feed. We'll see Jodril again if we persevere. Our journey's now begun in earnest. We'll just need to make a few last preparations while we're here. What about the stars? Can we afford the time? About that, reader, go and see for yourself. The night sky over Mount Alodil is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Jodril as you look towards the heavens. You gaze into the darkness. So, where are we going? Is it all the way down? Is that it? The olden star? It's got to be. That's the only one glowing. You search the skies in vain. No stars are shining. The stars revealed nothing, did they not? You confirm his suspicions. It's as the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here we'll travel to at dawn, and when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. So we are just travelling south, and then it recycles again. So who's in the wagon? Hedwyn, is he feeling a little sad? You find Hedwyn on his own after Jodril's liberation. You sense straight away that what is on his mind. The two of them were close through much of his life. He looks up at you, but his familiar smile is nowhere to be found. I'm sorry, my friend. I should be in a much, much better mood right now. It's just... I can't believe she's gone. Then he shakes his head. Listen to me. I'm talking like she's... He falls silent again. You can tell he needs some time to himself right now and turn to leave. Wait, hold on. Don't leave me here just yet. First of all, my friend, thank you. I don't like to think of it in quite these terms, but out of all of us, I really hope she'd managed to get out of here. She's been here the longest, not to mention I'd probably be dead 10 times over by now, if not for her. What's more, maybe other than Volfrid himself, I have a feeling she's really going to make an impact on this plan of ours, back on the other side. Just the same though, I'm going to miss her. You and Hedwyn share some memories of Jodril for a time, though it grows clear to you that he needs some time alone. Thanks again, my friend. I hope that one day all of us can meet again. Jodie, she'd be happy on that day, I bet. It is very late now. You part ways after bidding each other a good evening. So I can't remember what was hers. I mean, that's Hedwyn's frying pan. Was it something on the table here? I don't think it was. That's Gilman's crest. Greentail's portrait. I honestly can't... I'm going to find it when I'm doing the edit. Maybe it was up here on the shelf. I can't remember. What did she have? Oh, well. And anything in the book? No, I don't think so. Anything new? No. Lots of empty pages. Down the river. Hunt for Myr. The demon. Mercy shown. Yeah, that's the last page we had. But that was chapter 1. I wonder if it's... Because, I mean, if we look... I wonder if this is how many cycles we go through. So is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, it is. So I presume it's 8 cycles we go through then. But then who... Is it going to be the last person is taking on an entire team on their own? That's interesting. Anyway. Time at the bar. Let's continue our journey. We're heading south to a sanctuary, did he say? Good morning, my girl. The place is not... I noted earlier. Let me illuminate the way. Moonlight alcove. Basically just looks like a well. Volfrid leads you all into a calm and quiet clearing tucked away inside one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about you see a variety of strange items and equipment. Bide your time. Oh, and we've got somebody to talk to. Oh, Volfrid, go on then. What have you got to say? You find Volfrid seemingly lost in thought, but then he turns to you. Greetings, reader. This wagon and I, we have many memories together. I could not help reliving some of them just now. I suppose some aspects of my past may be of relevance to you, given your role. If there is something that you wish to know, you need but ask. Volfrid invites you to inquire about his past. Ask what he did to earn his sentence. Nightwings disbanded. I'd like to know why the Nightwings disbanded, but I really want to know about Tariq. Go on then. Lone Minstrel. You ask Volfrid about his history with the Lone Minstrel, whom he seems to know quite well. Tariq was there with the Nightwings when they took me on. His manner has always been much as how you've seen, although he is somewhat more cheerful now than I recall back then, if you can believe that. I think our plan has sparked a little fire in him. He serves the Rites and the Nightwings. I have tried to ask him of his past before, but he seems rather reluctant to speak of it, though it is plain that he's not from around here. This being the downside, I respect his wishes for some privacy. Nonetheless, although I do not know too much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him for some time, though it was he who first informed me that the Nightwings had returned. He and Tizo were instrumental in our meeting. It's been good to see him doing relatively well. Anyway, was there anything else you wish to talk about for now? Oh, right, we can do all of them then. So, Nightwings disbanded. You express interest in knowing more of how the Nightwings came to be here and Volfrid's past connection to the group. I have been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in the exile. They found me, in a manner as I understand quite like how Hedwyn and others found you. Back then, it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined an exile called Erissa and another known as Orielek. So Erissa is former exile Nightwings conducted the rites alongside. So Orielek looks like the demon. Erissa must have been the human. Because they always have to be, you know, one of each race. But then again, we've not got a tree person in our band. Can we get one of those? Once in a while, we let little Tizo stand with us as well. He is rather older than he looks. The other triumvirates we stood against, they feared us. Only the Tempers presented any threat to us. Well, I mean, admittedly, they were probably the toughest ones we've had. It went down to the wire. There was like one ball in it, wasn't it? In any given right. But there was a terrible accident. Erissa, we lost her, and Orielek, he was my friend. He fell from Mount Aladil. We lost him as well on the night when he was to be free. Okay, I'm sensing there's another story there. Did Volfrid push them? We were reckless, hasty, and I was powerless to stop any of it. I blame the Rites themselves, the circumstances that put us into danger. The downside has claimed many lives, yet it was too much. I vowed never again to don the mask and raiments. I had the Black Wagon cleared and buried, such that it could not be used again. The Nightwings would rise again. It would be under different circumstances, under new leadership, towards a different purpose. That is all I wish to say of this, my girl. Go on. You asked Volfrid about his past in the Commonwealth and how it was he came to be in the downside. How rather forward of you, my girl. Most whom I have met during my travels here have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. Nonetheless, I am happy to tell you. As a reader, I assume you are familiar with the stamping press, a legal invention allowing written materials to be published in an extraordinary rate. I owned and operated one. I took issues with the Commonwealth, the ban on literacy, the interminable wars against the high-wing remnants, the last surviving faction of the winged harps, that ancient name. Okay, the ones that Jody had issue with. I spread the truth about it all with my machine, under pseudonym, of course. Still, I knew I was putting myself at risk, and sure enough, my stamping press was eventually discovered and burned to the ground. I, however, managed to elude capture for a while, but not for long enough. Here in the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings who were searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to yours. Anyway, that is the long and short of it. Now then, is there anything else? No, we've exhausted it all. Asked to be excused. Yep. You thank Volfrid for his time and bid him a good rest of the afternoon. Likewise to you, reader. Be well. So what are we searching for? So I'm presuming we get new talismans and gear then, maybe? Everyone, the amenities are modest here in Moonlight Alcove, but I suggest you get comfortable. We may be here for some time. As for myself, I have some business to attend to. Please leave the wagon in my care. For now, it shall be ready by when you need it next. From the mountaintop you can see all across the downside. It's an impossible expanse staring back at you. The thought occurs to you that you may never see another land besides it. And so you and your companions wait upon the mountaintop in quiet solitude, anticipating when the cycle of the rites begins to turn again. And you shall have another opportunity to free one of your own. You may earn back their freedom one by one. Many moons pass, then one evening... May I have a moment, reader? The lone minstrel finds you poring over the book of rites as he's been leaning through... as has been your leaning through your stay at this abode. Begging your pardon, but there is something you may wish to see. Please follow me. You follow him into the cold night. Look forth, reader, madam. The stars shine like you have never seen. Once more the path towards salvation is revealed, but now something is different. Go on, what's different? Aub? Milith, Trieste. Each prior time you searched the stars, they showed you a single path, but now several rites avail themselves to you at once. Henceforth, you may choose from several different rites. Okay. So we can get to pick multiple ones. Also, we can't click on anything else other than these ones. So that was... the Waterworld one, Trieste, Interact to challenge Pyre Hearts. Bogstar was the Curs, the dog type ones, and humans. The Accusers, your record against them is 1-0. Well, we have a perfect record anyway, don't we? Yeah, we do have a perfect record. Do we go back to the beginning? Also, what's this? Star for the first Empress, those born under it to seek knowledge and new experiences. So what are these? Gold, the South Star. Is that where we started? It must have been. I'm tempted to go all the way back to the beginning. Quith, the Olden Star of the Songfisher, those born under it, well cultured and influential. So I presume these are just like bonus stars? Possibly. I'm going to go back to the beginning. So do we see the wagon travel all the way there? I want to see that if that happens. The stars urge that we go to the cairn of Haub, a long way off. Volfrid, sir, how are we to reach the cairn in due course of time? You know full well Tariq, preparations are complete. The wagon now flies, is that it? You think you see the lone minstrel smile, ever faintly, but cannot be sure. Please ask the others to gather their belongings, rest, and then assemble at the wagon there at dawn. We shall be departing at that time. As you will, sir. The cycle begins anew. As the years advance, you'll find there ought to be fewer rites this time until once more we are to traverse the Scribe's Gate. So rather than having, 7 or 8 different trials to get here, I'm guessing we only have to do 3. Exactly how many is difficult to say, but our next chance at liberty will present itself much sooner than before, so let's be ready for it. Now then, see you in the morning, reader. Your companions have not travelled far from Moonlight Alcove. Word of the news soon spreads throughout the group. I want to see the wagon take off. Come on, is it going to be wings or is it going to be a balloon? Next morning, Volfrid calls everyone together before the black wagon. This old wagon is more than it appears. With Bertrude's aid, it escorted you across the sea to me. Now it shall escort us anywhere the stars require. Come and see. Volfrid beckons you to the wagon. What's this up here? Pull the lever! Something has changed about the wagon's interior. What looked before like old cranks and signs of age now exposes various intricate components once hidden from view. You are the Nightwings. You should travel in their customary way. He turns to you, indicating levers and devices marked with symbols from the book. Now, reader, whenever you're ready, you may take us up. I'll show you how. And everyone else, hang on to something. W to take off. Okay. After having soared into the sky, the black wagon remains aloft somehow. Never thought I'd soar like this again. I can't believe it! The Nightwings sail the skies again, wheresoever the stars may call them. There is one catch: the downside provides few locales suitable for landing, though we should be able to find at least a couple of landing places near to where we're going. We'll then make our way by land or sea towards our destination. Now, without further ado, let us proceed! Black Wagon can fly. Seek a landing near the cairn of Haub. So do we... Oh. We literally just fly... Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Hold shift to boost. Oh, and hello. Hey, what's the big idea, huh? Oh, it's you Nightwings. Come to rub in it again, I guess. We Tempers, we've been trading flames with you who knows how long. So what? You got us once or twice lately, matter of time before we go and get you back. So you might want to keep that in mind next time you go messing with these horns, hear me? Now, get out of my sky. I like that we can crash into him. Is he going for it as well? Ooh, what's that wagon? That's a Underking Pass. Everyone has a flying wagon. Okay. I presume that is indicating that's a landing area. As you soar above the waters of the Worm Gulf, you notice Sir Gilman sidle up to you very slowly. We are very, 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 very high above the waters. If this knight is not mistaken, this knight's brethren lurk beneath the surface there, in numbers untold. Fortunately, if we were to come crashing to the surface now, then this knight, why, he would receive a watery burial in the custom of his kind. Okay, well, we're not going there. It was just an indicator of a bit of dialogue. Is there any other indicators of dialogue? There we go. Near Bertrude. Below, amid the desolation of the flagging hands, you see big Bertrudes, from which you first embarked by sea. You wonder how its venerable proprietor is faring. I'm certain that Big Bertrude must have left a strong impression on you all. She is not easy to forget. I know her since before my exile, or hers. She's been here a long time. I've sent my agents to repay her for assisting you and to send her our regards. The old wagon must have been in need of some repairs. Okay, all the way down then. The forbidden cairn of Who lies below. Not many exiles see fit to cross beyond it. Some fear that the listless remains of Shaq's 6 shadows shoulders shall snatch them up before if they attempt to cross. Others simply do not want to pass through the flagging hands. Few know its true significance as we do, although your adversaries, the accusers, should be on their way there now. Soon you shall confront them once again. Oh, so that's an indicator of a landing site. So Shunt May seems very interested in visiting the mud baths along this route. Hedwyn expressed an interest in seeing the wild curs in the vicinity of doing. Also, is there anything hiding over this side? No. Okay. Let's go to the mud baths. I could do with relaxing. Eaterland. You touch down in the heart of Yomor Valley, where you first faced the Fate and the Dissidents. You briefly wonder where they might be now and how they fare. You join your companions for a routine inspection of the wagon following its flight. Sir Gilman confirms the wagon's wheels withstood the shifting temperature and still appear to be in a reasonable shape. May manage to calm some of the drive imps prone to dizziness or frenzy at high altitudes. Other than that, everything checks out, and the rest of the crew got through the flight without complaint. You now have a little time before having to set forth by land. Explore the shunt. Oh, beyond a crystal seeks... Oh, okay, so we can do a trial for Sir Gilman. Oh, so what's the glowy thing? Grease stone. Exhibits flagrant disregard for nature's laws, thus providing light entertainment. So that's helping power the drive, is it? Singing sounds, the so-called singing sounds, countless screeching wheel mites. Okay. Come on then, Gilman, what do you have to say? Sir Gilman is shivering there after the Black Wagon's maiden voyage through the skies. The Master Reader, this knight is very slightly out of sorts, is all. He merely appears terrified, but he assures you that his seeming cowardice is but an optical illusion in this case. Pamatha overhears and joins you. Flying's not for everyone, Sir Knight. This knight heartily concurs, though how anyone at all can stand it, he has yet to understand. Well, let's see. What's it like to swim the waters of the Sea Dominion? Ah, those glorious murky waters engulfed in hideous warfare, to be sure, but otherwise a joy to cut across, to feel the coolness of the waves beneath one's gill slits and the like. Though this knight is now accustomed to life above the surface. Flying's just the same, Sir Knight. It resists those of us not born to it. I, in turn, have wondered what your seas are like, but the thought of swimming fills me with disgust. Though I haven't had to swim, and you now have to fly. That's very brave of you, and you handled it better than some harp fledglings I've met in my day. You'll get used to it. She departs, but you sense Sir Gilman is feeling better after the exchange. +1 hope, yay! Wish him well. There we go. And there for them. Okay. Right, well... we can literally bounce it around. Okay. Let's explore. But where's Ron? Ron normally follows us. No one seems very much inclined to explore the blistering environs here except for May, who is more upbeat even than usual. A sacred bath in the mud cleanses the mind, at least I think it does. But come look, come look! She draws you by the hand toward one of the muddy pits and jumps right in, laughing. At first you are put off, yet her joy is infectious. Soon you are in better spirits as is she. You return together to the wagon where you find yourself with time and motivation to pursue your vocations. So May's got +2 hope as well. Forage, study, mentor. Maybe grant everyone a bonus? Or do we want a trinket to sell? We could do with some cash. Let's forage. Foothills. You sense something Falcon Ron values here. You sense mysterious artifact. Let's go for the valuable. Love letter. This can be sold at the muck. Value 77. Actual purchase. Well, it's not going to be quite to the 200 we need. But never mind. But technically, I suppose we can sell Jodie's trinket because nobody else is going to use it. But at 40 odd minutes, I think we'll probably leave it there. And I'm debating on whether to continue. Obviously, we've let Jodie free now, but this series has been, let's just say, a little tepid amongst viewers. Obviously, I've been enjoying it, but it's one of those. I have to wait a week in between playing some, so I'm tempted to maybe finish it in my own time, or maybe even on stream, because I am doing more streaming now. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see this continue on the channel. Obviously, let us know in the comments. Share it with your friends. Try and get it out there. If we can get it out there and maybe boost up the numbers a little, I will consider continuing it on the channel here. Or if alternatively you want to see me stream some, again, let me know in the comments, or you can get in touch on any of the social medias over at the Killer Bits. Alright, until next time, folks, I will catch you later. Bye!